That's what we call
God,
it.
this is like so. What am I reading a fucking novel here?
Feels like it.
They probably write some erotic Zelda fiction too. That's what they do.
So we went all this way to find out that the power of Triforce is not really significant at all.
What?
Through to Parallel Worlds.
Parallel Worlds.
By the way, a second ago, the Triforce told me to come on it and that it would do all the hard work. Yeah.
Just like Euclid and Separate do, right?
Yeah, that's what they do with each other before they program a dungeon.
No, it's over.
6 months later, Parallel Worlds is done. After we get to sit through some exciting credits. Like a bunch of bitches, fat guy.
It's gonna be like a big novel too here, is that what's going on?
Yeah. And it's one of those, they're trying to make it feel epic, like, you know, a Lord of the Rings type ending. Star Wars-ish.
So what are you gonna do with yourself now? You're doing Parallel Worlds.
What am I gonna do with myself? Probably drink a lot. For starters.
Already there!
Oh yeah!
Oh.
What do you think they're about to go do?
They pop their swords up.
Boners in the air.
It's probably like Euclid and Separate. It's like a little thing in there. It's like, you know what we should do? We should put ourselves in the game. Little hidden Easter egg. You know, and then we go in the house and we'll write a little fiction of our own, like that ending, if you know what I mean, huh, Euclid, huh? Full at times, though.
If anyone's actually watched every single video between both the first quest and this quest, they deserve a fucking medal or something.
They do. They deserve to write a new Parallel Worlds game.
They deserve to hang themselves.
I bet you someone's like watching and they're like, that would be me! That would be me! Wait a second, they're talking about me here.
Yeah.
It's like the end of the credits, it's like, at the end of the credits, it's like, and a big special thanks to you! And you're like,
the player!
Wait a second, that's me! I feel so special. Like, you mentioned me in the game.
Dying over 100 times and loading state is actually worth it now. Lead hacker, an asshole. Main overworld designer, another asshole. Main dungeon designer, huge asshole. Main storyline, obviously illiterate asshole. New music from... Extra graphics from a series of apparently dyslexic people. As well as a Dark Link. Remember the KKK in there. I can believe they would want to make Parallel Worlds. Okay, now they're just throwing random numbers and letters on the screen, seeing what sticks. As a special thanks, Euclid and Seph would like to thank these people who somehow didn't kill themselves while playing Parallel Worlds, or somehow lived to tell about it later, such as the infamous Sephiroth 3. Oh, and they're thanking me, too. Guys, does this mean I get to be in the special thanks credits in subsequent versions? No? I'm speechless. I don't really know what to say at this point that can put a real sense of finality on this game. This series of videos began as one lispy naval officer's dream. I don't know what his dream was at the time. I don't think anyone does. But he had a vision. The man's name was Zomadok. And his vision was to begin an age of suffering for people who like to record themselves playing video games. An age of torment. A dark age, if you will. And to that end, I would say that vision was pulled off remarkably. Hats off to you, my friend. Hats off to you. This game began in March, I believe mid to late March, and as of today, September 13th, 2007, 6 months later, we can finally lay it to rest. This experience has taught me a lot about the minds of people who really, really, really love video games, to the point where they will hack a beloved game that many players have fond memories of. And it's amazing that two people can take a single game, tweak the graphics a little bit, add an entirely new storyline, redo everything. It's amazing that two people can do that and at the same time totally sodomize those fond memories of Link to the Past and just really, really make me wonder if I actually enjoyed the game or if it was some sort of delusion. I hope it's not a delusion. But it's warped me. Experience has warped me, and it's warped a lot of people. If these series of videos has in any way inspired you to play this game yourself, I'm not going to tell you not to do it, because I don't like stating the obvious. But the next time you see your therapist, and it's obvious that you see one, reevaluate your treatment plan. Bring this up with the therapist. He or she will know what to do. I trust. Well, that The End font that says The End has clued us into the fact that it is the end. And there's a lot of people to thank. First of all, I'd like to thank the fan artists for contributing a lot to the thread, and a lot of amazing drawings. Thank you Prime92, Mr. Swoon, Kiskroniak, Proteus, P2, Brachny, Cherry Doom, Churls, Bluelander, Dork457, Irregular Hunter, Kurosaurus, Facebutt, and Volatile Penguin. Thank you all for your drawings. They added a sense of spice to the thread and made me think that maybe I don't need to kill myself after all. I'd like to thank Zomodoc for starting everything off. I'd like to thank Oyster, particularly, for his navigational help and adding his own little sense of spice to the thread. I'd like to thank Tompa and others who are familiar with the game and helped out. And as much as it may pain me to do this, I'd like to thank Euclid and Seth too. But then again, this game has driven me fucking insane. So long, everybody. This has been Parallel Worlds.